So good to see you. Great to be with you this beautiful, morning for us.
Yeah.
My name's Katrina. This is Simon.
Yeah, and it is wonderful to have you with us today for the Pre-Church Chat.
Yeah, it's going to be such a good day. Hey, we'd love to know where you're watching us from. I mean, we kind of thought, particularly if it's interesting, but we don't want to put a downer on, your sitting room and your sofa, because that might be interesting too. But this week, I chatted to someone, who was out walking his dog, and his dog needed a bit of assistance, had one of those kind of buggies that needs every now and again. So he was far away from home, and he realised, oh no, I'm going to miss church. And then he had his phone with him, so he propped his phone up and was watching church whilst he walked the dogs. And I think his wife phoned him up and said, hey, you're late for church. And he was like, I'm fine. So he stayed outdoors.
Yeah.
So I would love to know, are you outdoors? Are you in your garden? Like some friends of ours we know, they prop up the laptop, they've got their breakfast cereal.
Where are you?
Where are you?
Somewhere else in the country?
Yeah.
Or are you somewhere else in the world? Let
Yeah,
us know where you are.
let us
or
know.
Are you in your living room watching the TV? We would love to know where you are watching church from today.
Yeah.
Well, just want to update you on this week. We had a busy week. It was my birthday.
Yeah.
So we went to the beach on Monday, didn't we? Which
That was
very
fun.
nice. We went kayaking and did all sorts of stuff like that.
Oh, the weather was
a lot of
beautiful,
fun.
wasn't it? We had like one last proper day of, oh my goodness, as if we're on holiday. It was lovely, wasn't it?
That was great.
Nice.
Yep, this week, one of the things we did this week was to really sit down and analyse the results from the online survey that we did. You may remember a few weeks ago we were asking everyone to fill in a survey about how they felt about church online and how they felt about returning to physical church, and we've now analysed the results of that survey, and you can find those on the website. So there should be in the chat on YouTube and on the church website a link now to all of that. I've recorded a little video that goes through the results and just pull some information out of them and take some next steps. And you can also find the actual survey results as well. And hopefully you'll find that interesting. So go and have a look in the chat and folloh that link.
It was really good, and thanks if you filled that in. Really helps us. It was just
Super
great to
helpful,
get a picture of how church is feeling. And just sort of take that test.
Yeah, and so many great comments that people made.
Yeah.
And really helpful comments that we've distributed out to all the teams now. If you made comments about either what you enjoyed or what you thought we could change, they've gone out and we're going through those as teams and just seeing what we could do differently.
Yep.
Yeah. So we've got a great day lined up today. We've already had Kids TV. Wasn't that good?
I know, really good.
So,
Love it that we're doing worship now in Kids TV. That's fun.
Yeah. And they are doing...
A bit of a goodbye to Dan, because it's finally happened now. He has
Dan
finally
has
left.
finished on the staff.
Yes, Dan McNabb.
Yeah. So...
Finished strong, didn't he? He finished strong.
Yeah. But we've got a great rest of the meeting lined up. So we're week 3 of our call series. I've loved the first 2 weeks.
Really good.
I found actually preparing them and preaching them has been really helpful. And Ben Pocock is preaching today.
Going to be really good.
Yeah. We've also got a challenge. So you may...
Last week, Simon put biscuits on his head.
Yeah.
And then had to wipe off the crumbs before he preached the word of God.
I only just realised that.
Yeah.
Had that.
And so we've got a challenge from our friends at Emmaus Road. So we're going to watch that, and then we're going to come back to them.
Yeah.
Today, aren't we?
Yeah, we are going to... Emmaus, we are coming for you. Our Global Generation Church as well down in Margate, we are coming for you as well, because you've now been included in this challenge.
Who are our friends.
They are all our friends who we love,
Yes.
but we need to win.
Yeah. Oh, gosh, okay. And you keep saying that I'm the competitive one.
You are the competitive one.
Okay, but you've just said we need to win.
Well, I'm just feeding off your energy.
Good friend of mine said it's really obvious how competitive you are, Katrina, during this. I like to try and hide that, but, there we go. Hey, we're going to hear all about the Alpha Taster event as well today, because that's coming up really soon. So be listening out for that. And,
Yeah, we've got a great new addition to our online offering as well. If you're on the Kerith website, so not if you're on YouTube, but if you're on kerith.church/live, you'll see a little button. I can see it on my phone right there. It says Request Prayer. And in the past, if you pressed that button, it would have gone to a form that you filled in. And you filled in that form, and then somebody would have prayed for you in the week with your prayer request. Now, if you press that button, it goes to a chat room. And you can actually chat with somebody from our community who will pray for you. There and then online, you won't see them. There's none of that video type stuff. It is just a chat room.
Yeah.
But you can actually have prayer straight away. There's a whole team of people ready to man that and would love to pray with you. So please go onto our website, kerith.church/live, and click on that, and you can get prayer right now.
Good, hey?
Very good.
Hey, we've got a couple of great interviews today, as well as all the fun and games of that challenge. And first up, we want to say a big hi to Mike and Jackie Weber-Gant.
Hey, Mike and Jackie.
Good morning.
Great to see you. So Mike and Jackie were in the church, they'll tell us, I'm sure, but over 30 years. They were in the church when we joined, weren't they?
Yeah.
And now both on staff. So we would just love to kind of get people up to speed with where you're at and your family and, what you're doing in church. So good to have you with us.
Yeah. So why don't, for a start, just tell us a little bit about yourselves and your family. Just give us a brief update on all of that.
John,
Yeah, we've got 3 children, 3 girls. All grew up in Bracknell. We've been living here, long time. Laura's our oldest, and she's living in Manchester with her husband Ollie, and they've got 2 children, a baby born a week before lockdown, and then our middle daughter Fee arranged the lovely hen party here for Alan Keating. She lives in Reading, goes to Reading Family Church. She's just got engaged today. And then our youngest Megan also lives up in Manchester, and she's got a boyfriend called Keelan, who comes from Australia. So that's a little thing about family.
Excellent. Hey.
Wow.
And you've got 3 amazing girls. I just want to commend you as parents. You just raised these 3 strong, independent, but just full of life, full of energy, full of love for Jesus kids. And just a delight to have watched them develop and grow over the years. So it'd be great to hear a little bit about what you do in Kerith. Mike, I thought we'd start with you.
Okay.
So you had a long and distinguished career in the police. And it always makes me laugh. We had a royal visit a while back, didn't we? And Mike knew some of the protection officers. And it seems like whenever we get the police in, Mike knows them from some.
I used to. I'm becoming slightly out of knowledge of them. Yeah, well, I first came to Bracknell Baptist Church. That was in 1983. Then Bracknell Family Church, then Kerith Community Church. Though, as you say, I came to Bracknell and was in the police for 30 years. And then when I retired in 2013, Simon said he wanted me on staff, which is very flattering. So I then joined, and this would have been 2013, joined as an accounts assistant, and then 2 or 3 years later became finance manager. I've been finance manager for Kerith for 7 years now.
Hey, and I just want to
We haven't gone broke.
Just want to publicly say what an amazing job Mike does. Our finances, not only our actual finances, but the whole of our financial management is in such a brilliant place. We finish a month, and within a couple of days, I'll get the finance reports and the offerings and where the money's gone. It is just incredible what Mike and his team do. Mike, do you want to tell us a little bit about what finance and running finance has been like in lockdown? And obviously everything's changed for everyone. How's that been for you?
A few changes, as you can imagine. On the positive side, we no longer need to count the cash in the cheques. It's been a bit of work saving on there. Obviously, both Brigitte and I, and a big shout out to Brigitte. I couldn't do what I do without her. To be honest, she does most of the work. I just send out the emails with my name on, but she's done all of the preparation in the background. So we're both working from home. In the early days, we had no idea of how finances were going to pan out. So we launched 2 emergency funds, a food bank fund and a coronavirus response fund, both of which have an amazing response. And we've just been hugely blessed finance-wise, because we really thought there'd be a substantial dip in income, and there's been very little, if any, I have to say, and just amazed by the quality of folk we have in Kerith that have continued to give and been in the position to continue to give through all this time. And on the other side, we've managed to make substantial savings in our expenditure, both through furlough scheme and saving on rents and things, and Gary's done an amazing job on that, so that we're in a very healthy position finance-wise.
It's brilliant, Mike. We so appreciate all that you do, and you just bring so much confidence and just the bedrock really of everything else that goes on in the life of Kerith.
Yeah.
And so grateful. And Jackie, you've had a very varied career as well, starting life as a teacher and then a businesswoman, and founding a company and seeing that being incredibly successful. And yeah, so just tell us briefly about that and then about what you're doing now.
Yes, I had a career on and off as a teacher and sort of got into special needs. Most of my jobs I've sort of fallen into, really. I haven't gone looking for them, they sort of found me, specialising in autism support. And then I was called on a secondment to do some development of online training as a project. And that then sort of converted into running a small business, developing training for teachers around all different areas of special educational needs. And then probably about, good 18 months ago, I felt a sense I needed a change. I've been running the business for 14 years, mostly working with Australia and some local authorities in the UK. And yeah, just knew I needed to finish. Didn't really quite know what, but knew I wanted to make a change. And that was quite a drawn out process, but God was in it. And then I was approached again to consider taking up Heather Pocock's maternity leave. So Heather had a baby sort of just through lockdown and knew that she wanted to take her year's maternity leave. So I was asked if I could consider doing that. And that's leading the Blackwater Valley community. And of course, I anticipated moving from an online business, sitting on Teams and Zoom and all those calls in my little office upstairs, I'd be joining a team and getting out of the house. But all of those skills have sort of come in useful because since I've started, we've just had online church, online kerith team meetings. But yeah, it's been really enjoyable. I'm working with Sharon Evans as pastoral support. And yeah, it's just great to be part of the kerith team. And I kind of enjoyed it a bit with Mike joining the church team, but now I'm there myself and able to contribute. So yeah.
Yeah, and it certainly is very different to what we thought it was going to be, because we were planning 2 meetings in BV from September and all sorts of things, and none of that has happened.
And looking forward to being in an office with you, Jackie. That was the plan, wasn't it? And we'll all just learn from each other and support each other, and, you know, that's how you'll learn. But you've just done a terrific job of, you know, leading BV and really getting to know the people. And, yeah, just you've been brilliant. So, gosh, well done, you know. And God obviously, you know, knew you had exactly the right skills and personality and gifting that we need. You know, we so... so appreciative of you and the prophetic that you bring as well, and just appreciate you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So would you two give him 30 seconds? Is there anything you'd like to say to the church? We didn't prepare you for this at all, but Mike, I know you love these sorts of things.
Yeah. I've been looking forward to this today. No, that's totally thrown me. I can't say it.
I just think, we just go with the flow, really, go with what God's leading us into, that it's a new opportunity. We're always to look forward, and God goes before us and behind us, and He continues to speak to us. I mean, for BV, we've just had lots of new people join, which has been really exciting, and we really are establishing that community in Farnborough. So it shows that God is at work, whether we are meeting in a building or not. So I just encourage everyone to keep on keeping on, keep connected, keep trusting God, keep building your spiritual disciplines, and keep gathering together.
Brilliant. Well, we love you too.
Yeah.
We're so grateful for you as part of our community and all that you bring, and may God bless you richly.
Yeah, thanks so much.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Okay.
Hey, they're so good, aren't they?
So good. Just such a great sort of core of kerith.
Yeah, they're the sort of people that churches like ours are built on, really.
Yeah, we
in
just
terms
thank
of
God for
all
them
that
so
they bring.
much. Yeah, brilliant.
Excellent. Well, we're going to switch tack slightly now.
Yes.
In that, one of the things we want to do as a church is have fun. We want
Definitely.
to enjoy ourselves. And 2 weeks ago, we were set a challenge to try and get a biscuit from your forehead to your mouth.
Yes.
Katrina won that brilliantly. What we didn't know is that the same week Emmaus Road Church in Guildford, who are great friends of ours, did the same challenge. So we threw out a challenge to them to stack biscuits on your head.
Yes.
And this is what happened.
I've never never been so insulted in my entire life.
So this is the challenge. You've got to take biscuits and one by one.
One by
put them on
one.
your forehead.
Yeah, and see how many you can
Can't do
have.
it.
So we haven't practiced or anything,
No.
but we're cheering you on, Simon.
The most competitive man in the world, ladies
Here
and
we go.
gentlemen. Okay, I feel like the full weight of the honour of Emmaus Road is resting upon my forehead.
So you're going to have a go today because, you know,
Just a quick-
you haven't been that successful
I have not
recently.
been.
And we need to
Cool.
just bolster your
2,
confidence.
1,
Let's go.
go. That's 1.
1, 2, yeah, you can do it. Come on, come on. 3, maybe your head back slightly more. That's it, right up your nose. Lovely. 4, yeah. Here we go, number 5, number 5. Leaning tower pizza we've got. Leaning tower pizza, yes, you might need to adjust your whole stomach. 1, 2, 3, 4. What does we 6? 6. Come on. 7. 7. 30 seconds, heavens. You can't have to finish your neck, darling. Yeah, that's much better. That's brilliant. Yeah. 8. Yes, that's a good angle. That's really good. 8, 9. Next one. Come on. 10. Yes. And another one. Go on. 11. And another one. Go on. Go. Yes.
There we go, pink leg.
12.
12. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's
12
lay
of
down a marker.
These sort of biscuits.
Rich teas.
17.
I mean, that counts, right?
There you go, Kerith.
Wow.
17. The gauntlet has been thrown down. But you know what, Kerith? Enough with the child's play. It's time to step it up. We're going for the triple threat. Kerith Community Church, Global Generation Church. We challenge you to the triple threat match. No more of this biscuit stuff. Pegs on the face. The challenge has been laid down. This time, next week, pegs on the face. Are you ready?
Okay, so here we go. So my name's Dan, I'm the youth pastor of Bracknell site,
I'm Matt, I am the youth pastor for our winter site here.
and we are ready to take this peg challenge on.
Yes, we are.
We've been
Yes,
prepared
we
for
are.
ages to take
Yeah.
this on. This isn't even really a challenge, to be honest. It shouldn't even be
No.
called a challenge.
No.
I mean, actually, if you notice, Matt has been growing his hair, especially for this event, especially for this time.
Yeah, I
we've been
mean,
practicing weekly
yeah.
to get this thing ready.
I received a prophetic word, start a lockdown. God told me I was going to need to grow my hair, prepare myself
Wow.
for all things pegs on face.
Really?
And here we are. I mean, there's no way we can lose this.
I didn't even. That's actually
Yeah.
that is.
It's
that's
pretty incredible,
amazing.
man.
How can you
It's
beat
pretty
a prophetic
incredible.
word? Eh? How can
Yeah.
you even beat a prophetic?
God is on our side.
Yeah. Okay. So
God is on our side.
That is it. So we're fine
Yeah.
in this thing.
Yeah.
I just want to lay down a few ground rules first as well. Okay.
Yeah, I'm
You
gonna
noticed
get
last-
warmed up as
Okay.
well, yeah.
Okay. Sure. I mean, I just noticed last week there's a bit of cheating going on, and we just want to let you know there's like we need to set the ground where there's no cheating going on. You know, actually we play this fair, we play this easy.
Yeah.
And
Straight
and
runners,
Yeah.
yeah?
Yeah. If you're
Yeah.
going to win, you're going to win properly. Okay.
Actually, cheating makes me mad.
Yeah, exactly. And I think actually, I mean, because Emmaus Church cheated last time, that makes us winners from last time.
we won.
So we're already starting off as winners, you know. And,
Yeah.
and I just, what does it feel like to be a winner?
I know. I can't imagine being a loser, bro.
Yeah, I know.
can't imagine it.
I know.
I can't
Starting
imagine
off,
it.
I mean, starting off first when you challenged us, and you start off as a
Yeah.
loser. Yeah.
Right.
I mean,
Should we do
that's yeah. Let's do this
Let's
thing.
do
yeah,
it, man.
Easy peasy.
Okay, here we go.
Okay. I'm just gonna cheer.
Tell me when the timer's ready. I'm
Okay,
ready.
Ready? Hang on. 3, 2,
Let's get a timer.
1, go. We got Mona. Come on, Matt. Come on. If you're in the chat, type in the chat. Encourage Matt to get like as many as he can on. Come on, Matt. 3, 4. Oh, this is easy. We said to go for the mouth first. It's the best place, you know. No tips for other churches. Oh, that's it. On the glasses. Come on the ear. Come on, Matt. What are we looking at here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've probably got 11 on already. Wow. It's like a style as well. We could just be a new fashion going on here. Look at this. It's perfect. Oh, okay. That's okay. You know, we want to give other churches a chance to be able to catch up. Come on, Glow Gen. Okay, nice. A bit of blue, bit of red. Yes, Matt, come on. Keep them chats going. Keep them comments going in the chat. We got this. That's it, the hair. See, that's what's going to give us this one step ahead. Perfect, Matt. Look at that. Another one. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop!
Great job.
Okay. Wow. Let's just have a quick count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
I'll take
7,
them
8,
off, I'll
9.
take them off.
Okay, he's going to take them off.
Silly Billy. Right, 1, 2, 3,
3,
4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
8,
9,
9, 10.
10,
Okay,
11.
more hands. 12, 13,
13, 14,
15,
15, 60.
We're going to be here for ages.
70.
We're going to be here for hours.
18. And we've got I got 4 on the back on in the back.
Oh yeah, you did that quickly at the beginning. I saw that actually. Yeah.
20, 21,
22,
22.
20.
There one more there. Yeah. 23. Boom.
20, there's another one. There's another one.
Is there?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
there.
29. I mean, that is
29.
Wow. Okay.
Big numbers.
Big numbers there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
So good luck, College End and Emmaus Road. You know, all the best in this sort of competition.
You're gonna lose though.
Yeah. If you're okay to send over our prize, we'll send you our addresses and things like that. That'd be fine. That'd be great.
Right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Back to Simon and Katrina.
Back to Simon and Katrina.
Oh my goodness.
Oh dear.
I'm so glad it wasn't us. I mean, those pegs on his lips. There's so much love for you guys in the chat. And you're right, Dan McNabb. I wasn't going to put that on my face.
No.
So, yeah.
And good counting down backs.
Yeah, really good counting Dan backs today. Enjoyed that.
That's the way to count.
Excellent. So, gauntlet has been thrown down again. Is that the right phrase?
I think so.
Yeah.
It's only going to escalate from here.
Lots of love for everyone so far. So great to hear that we've got Diver with us and Chris and Mish and Ken and Funmi. Interesting. Okay, so we asked you at the beginning where you are and what you're doing. Funmi and the family are having cinnamon swirls and sausages for breakfast.
Yeah. Alan Bendy's having bacon and beans with egg, tomato and mushroom.
Wow.
Mr. Bendy, very good.
Great. People are surprised to know that Mike was a policeman.
Yeah.
I've never surprised and always slightly nervous about my tyres and things like that.
Yeah. What's he going to spot?
Yeah. Oh, and then lots of love for Jackie, saying what a great job she's doing pastoring BV as maternity cover for Jackie, for Heather. That's really good.
Really great.
Lovely to hear all the comments in the chat. Keep them coming, guys. Keep them coming.
Okay, well, we're now going to hear from somebody else who is an absolute rock in the life of Kerith.
We've just had a heads up.
And
Okay.
that is the one and only Janine Jackson. Hello, Janine.
Woo-hoo.
Hi, guys.
Can we add those two pegs? 31.
Very nice. How you doing, Janine?
You doing all right?
Yes, thank you. Yes, how are you?
Oh, really good. So lovely to see you. Thanks
And
so much.
you, first time, I think, I can't remember the last time I had a chat with you.
I know. Well, let's do it again. Yeah. Or something in real life. Let's actually do that.
Yeah.
Make a plan. I think
That
we
would be
need
good.
to these days.
That would be good.
Yeah.
It's been nice to meet real people recently.
Oh, I know.
good.
The weather is a blessing for that, isn't it? But yeah, we must do that. Hey, you're here to tell us about a brilliant initiative, a brilliant course that's just about to start. Do you want to tell us all about it?
Yeah, I want to talk about CAP Life Skills. I think people know that we've run this now since 2017, but we are making the decision to go online this time. So, and the great thing is it means that we can hit all our sites. We have volunteers from BB and we've got volunteers from Windsor who are going to be part of the team, which is really exciting.
Really good.
So it's a just for those people who don't know, it's a course that looks at how to live well on a low income and how to take back control of your finances, but also looking at relationships, looking at cooking on a budget, also looking at organisational skills, all those kind of things, so that people can actually feel back in control. Because I think some of the issues that people face is that they don't feel they're in control anymore, and their financial situation or their relationship situation has taken control, and they feel that they're out of control really. So so that's what the course does, and we do it over a period of about 10 weeks. We'll be a bit shorter this time around, obviously, and we have a chance to do some one-on-one support work, so people can set some goals and have a chance to achieve those goals, and then we have a celebration at the end, which is great.
Fantastic.
And it's all good fun, and I'm thinking I might actually do the peg challenge. I think that's a great idea.
I think so.
Or the biscuit challenge. One of those
definitely.
two. That'd be great.
Cool. Oh, that sounds so good. Gosh, you guys must have done a lot of work to just work out how we do it on Zoom, presumably.
Yeah, we've all met as a team and over Zoom, obviously, and looked at what that's going to look like. And my team have been brilliant this week. They've collated all the resources, and we've had our very own Deliveroo, Henry Forrest, who's been out and delivered all the booklets and everything, all the resources to people who've signed up and to our new volunteers out in Windsor and out in BB. So yeah, I think he did about 50 or 60 mile round trip yesterday.
Wow.
I know. He was gagging for a cup of tea. I don't think Henry can.
That's so good. Sounds like you're building a great team there, Janine. Really good.
It's God's provision, isn't it?
Yeah, amen.
So if somebody wanted to sign up for the course, or you had a friend who they thought they would really benefit from it, I know I've just keep meeting people who've done the life skills course in the past, and it's just been life transforming for people. Not only the skills that they've picked up, but also the relationships they've built, and getting people around people who actually genuinely are for them and want the very best for them. Somebody either wants to join up or has a friend who they would like to invite. How do they get involved, Janine?
How they get involved is they actually go on the website, and there is, under the courses or the help and support link, they scroll down and they will find the CAP Life Skills course sign up page. And we've gone that way this time because we also want to make sure that people who might have any sort of digital poverty, as we've called it, opportunities to be supported in that way as well. So that's what we would love people to do, to go that way and fill it in so that we can help support them as well.
Cool.
Oh, that's cool.
And I just encourage people, if you know someone who doesn't have the resources to fill that in for themselves, go and fill it in for them. We want to... we can make those opportunities for people who would struggle.
Yeah.
And actually, as a church, we have resources available for people who are suffering from digital poverty to help them get online and get the support they need. So don't write people off because they don't have those resources.
And the other thing we were going to suggest to some people is, if you've got a friend, if you're going to do it together, if one of you's got the resources, you sit and do it together.
Oh, that's a good idea.
You team up and you do it together, so that you're not alone, and you've got support as well.
Yeah.
So I mean, we are really flying blind on this. We don't know what it's going to look like, and we value prayer, obviously, that it does go well. But it is how we build relationships over the sort of the virtual world. Whereas in the past we've all been together, and 9 times out of 10, all our members have said, we don't want it to finish. Can we stay? Because you do build a great community.
Yeah.
The great thing is I see one of my very first members every single day, because she is now my postwoman.
Oh, that's
nice.
fantastic.
I love it. And I think I look at how she was when she first came on the course, and she wasn't in a great place. And she's in a much, much better place, certainly in terms of life choices and confidence and taking back control. So,
Thank you so much, Janine. Oh, gosh, it sounds brilliant. Yeah, I know it's going to go really well. We'll be praying for you, and, really appreciate you. Thank you for all the different ways you've served Kerith over the time you're here. You're such a servant and such a hard worker, and, we appreciate you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks for giving me the opportunity, guys.
Oh, bless you.
Joining us,
Janine. Have a good day.
I'll go put the pegs back on.
Hey, lots of love coming in for Janine, and I know that's a really popular course, so do be thinking about that.
Yeah, and loads of love for Matt and Dan as well, who
are
people who declared they were the clear winners.
Hey, coming up soon, we've got an Alpha Taster evening. We're going to hear a bit more about that later in our adult service, but do be thinking about that on Wednesday, the 30th of September, because we're going to have the first night of Alpha. It's kind of like a one-off thing on its own, aren't we, that you can come to with
just
a friend.
As a standalone event, rather than having to invite people to the whole 10 weeks.
Yeah, so please, there's times, aren't there, you think of someone and then maybe you've invited them or haven't. Hands up, I didn't actually invite the kind of 3 people I wrote down 2 weeks ago now. Was it 2 weeks?
It was.
So, I need to get on with that, and maybe you do as well. And, just don't say people's no for them. So do be listening out for that. Yeah, also to say, small groups are starting in just over a week's time. If you're not in a small group community in some connection, even if haven't been part of Kerith in the past, we would love to get you to join one of our small groups and find community. Yeah. And I particularly just want to highlight the Growth Track courses. So we have a series of courses called the Growth Track, which is about helping people grow in their relationship with Jesus. It's a sort of an intentional discipleship program. And we've got the Peach and Coconut course, which is our sort of foundational values. We've got the prayer course. And we've got Freedom in Christ running this term. And if you haven't done any of those courses, we'd really encourage you to sign up for those. Yeah, there's space, isn't there? Get into those online. They will do you an awful lot of good. And, weather will change. It will be getting a bit colder and all that stuff. We're going into the autumn. Please be in a small group. It's going to do you the world of good, and you'll do them the world of good. So take that step today. And not too late to sign up for hosting one as well if you want to. Yeah, absolutely. If you want to lead a small group or help lead a small group, just get in contact with Palumi. And he will help you do that. Wonderful. Well, in a week's time, we're going to finish this series, aren't we, with Ben Britton? So we're going to hear from him from West White. That's going to be really good. We've actually got a Sunday off, so it's back to Ben and Natalie in our seats here, so that should be fun.
Just want to, for anyone who's joined us since we started, let you know there's a whole new facility. If you're on kerith.church/live rather than on YouTube, we now have live prayer chat rooms. And if you click on the little link that says request prayer, in the past that would have taken you to a form to fill in, but now it'll take you to a live chat room where somebody from our team would love to over chat, not face to face, but through the wonders of chat, will pray with you. You can tell them what you would like prayer for, and they will pray for you and ask God for you. So please make use of that. Click on that link.
And now we're going to hand over to Andy and Shari.
Hello,